channel. My name is Yeremi, and if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed down below. Okay, so I'm finally back with another video, and I have so much energy. I'm like cracked up right now, so I have so much energy, and I'm so excited to be. I am so happy that I'm finally filming another video for you guys. Though this video is just kind of like, I wouldn't usually make a video like this or like talk about what I'm gonna talk today. So today I decided to come to you guys with a story time, and I'm just gonna tell you about my experience with this certain topic. I don't usually tell people about this. Matter of fact, not a lot of people know about this. Well, now they will know. But yeah, I don't really talk about this, and I just feel like it's something that people should talk more about. I don't want to come here and kind of like ruin the vibe, because like this is not kind of like a mood I want to have for my channel, but I for sure want to talk about it because I feel like it's something important for like people to know, and like just people can be going through the same thing that I was going through like some years ago. And yeah, so I'm gonna get started with the story because I keep rumbling around. Okay, so you might be like, what the fuck are you gonna tell us? Like, what are you talking about? Okay, so I am originally from California. So yeah, I always grew up in private schools, and I was like, I had never been to like a public school at all. So I used to go to private schools like my whole life, like kindergarten, everything, all the way up to 8th grade. And then 9th grade, we moved states, and that's when I started doing public school. So I live in California, and we moved to Vegas, Henderson to be exact. And my first year in public school, I was so excited to go to public school, and I was just like over the top about it because, you know, like I've been in private school this whole time. Like, it's a different experience from a private school. Like, if you've been to a private school, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's a totally different experience from a private school. So I moved to Vegas, and my first year in Vegas was actually pretty chill. I made some really good friendships. So my first year of high school was in a public school. Then just some family stuff happened, and my mom and my dad decided it would be better for us to move to Minnesota, which is where I live now. And I was honestly pretty scared, because I was scared the first time that I was moving to Vegas, because, you know, I don't know anyone. I'm the new girl and stuff like that. And like my experience there was pretty good. So I wasn't that scared to start school here, but I was still like kind of nervous to start school and stuff. So I started my 10th grade of high school in Minnesota. My first day was actually not that bad. I actually had friends, not friends, but like people to talk to the first day, people to sit like in lunch with and stuff. And I actually kept that like friendship through the whole like high school, like until they moved. So like they were with me, and those people who were with me, I was friends with them until they moved. And once they moved, things got kind of like harder, I guess. So I feel like being a girl in high school is kind of like harder than being a guy in high school. This is coming from a person who is like super shy. Like, I am the shyest person ever, and I get like super bad anxiety like talking to new people, or just like, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like to talk to people. I get really scared and really shy. Especially back then, I was like really scared to talk to people, and then my anxiety was just like at the roof and everything. And yeah, I feel like it was harder for girls in high school because guys tend to be like not mature and just like not harassing, but they're kind of like really like, I don't know, if you're a girl and you're watching this, you know what I mean. But yeah, I just felt like it was harder once those friends that I had left the school, because it just kind of like left me alone. Though I still had people to talk to, but I just didn't have those two friendships who like I could like trust and like kind of like go to if anything happened. And actually nothing happened in the beginning, because you know there's 2 semesters. So in first semester was pretty cool, pretty chill. I had those people that I could like rely on and like tell things to if anything happened. And I was new, so I was still like getting to know people and stuff like that. And then second semester came around, and the 2 people who I like trusted the most and kind of like told things to kind of like moved schools, and the other one moved states. So it was kind of sad because I was kind of like, oh man, like who am I gonna tell things to? Like who am I gonna chill with? Type of thing. You kind of feel protected, not really, but you kind of feel like you have someone that's gonna have your back, and like someone who like, you know, you feel safe with the people, like with those people. I'm like approaching the like my point, and I get really nervous and really anxious to talk about this, and I'm just kind of like, my anxiety is just coming out right now. So if I can't breathe, okay, when I get anxious, I can't breathe, so I start just breathing hella hard. So sorry about that. But yeah, so my second semester of high school came by, and I just started making new friendships and just kind of like talking to like more people and stuff. You know, there was this one guy. Should we name him? Yeah, let's name him. His name was Alex. I don't know an Alex, but Alex. So this guy, Alex, he kind of like was hitting on me since like the beginning where I went to that school. He was just kind of like on me the whole time. Like he was like hitting on me, following me on social media, even if I didn't know him or if I didn't tell him my social media, he was just kind of like adding me and stuff like that. And so like I noticed him, you know, because like when you're new and you don't tell people your social media and then you start like adding you and stuff, you like notice the people because you notice the people. So this guy, we started like kind of like talking and stuff and kind of like building something there. And then my parents are like super strict, like extremely strict, like crazy strict. So like any little thing that would like not be to their liking, or like any little thing that just bother them, I would be like grounded and like get my phone taken away, my iPad, laptop, anything I had would be taken away, and just like I couldn't go out and stuff like that. So I was talking to this guy, and it happens that I get grounded. So then I tell this guy, I'm like, hey, like I'm not gonna be able to talk to you anymore, like because I'm grounded. And then he like tries to find a way to like get communication with me. So then he lends me one of his phones. I think it was like his brother's phone or something like that. So yeah, he lends me, I don't remember if it was a phone, an iPod. Honestly, I do not remember. But he let me borrow one of them. And yeah, so I kind of have to tell you a backstory about this. So before, there was this 2 girls who were like super close friends, and I mean, they've been probably being friends since like middle school or like longer. I don't know. I was new, so I don't know how long they've been friends for and stuff like that. So they were really close. This other girl went to like a rival school, and then the other girl, she went to, so the girl that went to my school, we're gonna name her Camila. So Camila and Alex were in my school, and then what's the other girl's name? Lupita went to the rival school. So Lupita was in the rival school, and Camila went to my school, and they were like super close friends and stuff. Like they're just like really close friends, like tell each other type of thing. But they were kind of like toxic, you know, like they would just like to talk smack about people and just kind of like talk, like throw shade at people. So yeah, so those 2 girls are key in this story because they're gonna be the bad guy, I guess. So what this story is about is me being kind of like bullied and just kind of like pushed to do things that I wasn't supposed to do, or like, yeah. So me and this guy are talking. The girl from the rival school, Lupita, she was like super close friends with Alex as well. So Alex just like believed anything the other girl would tell him and stuff like that. So the girl started like talking smack about me, kind of like saying that that I was talking to other guys and like that I was like dating this other, like she was just making up stories of me having something else to do with some other guy, which obviously I didn't. I was new in this school and I barely had any friends. I barely knew anyone. So yeah, she was just kind of like saying that I had like a relationship, not a relationship, like something, like had a thing with someone else, and that like I wasn't being loyal to this Alex guy, as like we weren't even dating and stuff like that. But we had a thing. I had a thing with Alex. So the other girl was telling him that I was kind of like, I was that, she was telling him that I was a hoe and that I was just like talking to other people when I really wasn't. Like I'm saying, I was new. I barely knew anyone. And I'm a shy person, so I don't really socialize with people. So these two girls were kind of persuading Alex into believing that I had a thing with someone else, into believing that I had something with someone who I didn't, and kind of like just making up things about me. So this Alex guy, I guess he got tired of it and he kind of just wanted to like confront me about it, but his approach wasn't the best. So this Alex guy, he made a group chat and he put the two girls in there. He put Camila and he put Lupita, him and me. So it was a 4 people group chat, and yeah, so he was making a group chat, and then she just like, he just sent a message like, okay, so you know, like what's up, like just spill it out, you know, like this is what's going on. And then he says that, and I'm like no, that is wrong. I'm talking to you, like I don't have nothing else to do with someone else. Like I don't talk to anyone in this school, and you should know that. Like, and they don't even know me, and they're over here talking smack about me, and you're not defending me. Though you're having a thing with me, you're trying to have something with me, and you're not defending me or saying like, no, I know, like I hang out with her, I know for a fact that's not happening. But no, he was just kind of like going with it and like adding to the situation, kind of like, yeah, like you're hoe type of thing. So you guys might not think this is like a big deal, but like put yourself in my shoes. Like you're in a new state, like a new school. You don't know people, and the people that you do know are kind of like putting you down. They're kind of like putting you down, and they're just kind of like calling you names and stuff. So I'm just over here in the group chat, and I'm like denying it, right? And I'm like, no, like what's wrong with you? Like I would never do something like that. Like if I wanted to be with someone else, or if I wanted to talk to someone else, I'd be talking to them. I wouldn't be texting you. Like there's no point of me having something else with someone else if I'm just with you. And they were kind of just like bringing up stuff and just kind of like talking and just saying things that obviously were nice. They were kind of like bashing me down and stuff. So yeah, they were kind of like bashing me down and like saying bad things about me. And like, okay, so they were saying that I was a fat pig, that I was such a whore, that nobody liked me, that I was ugly, that just like a lot of things that will hurt you, especially if you're like new at like a school and stuff. Bruh. So yeah, they were just like kind of like bashing me and saying like mean things to me that like nobody would like to hear that. I'm like so over this, like this doesn't bother me anymore, but just kind of like remembering what happened and stuff kind of like gets me emotional, I guess. But yeah, they were just bashing me down, saying things like weird things to me and stuff like that. And I was just like, like, put yourself in my shoes. It's like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't know how hard, like, or how bad it affects someone, because you're not in their place. So, like, let's say you're a new girl, and you have, like, 0 friends. You're in a new state, a new school, and they're just, like, bashing you down and telling you things. And it just it just gets you thinking, like, oh, like, maybe I am what they're saying I am, you know, like, maybe I am ugly, maybe everyone's just making fun of me, maybe everyone knows, like, what we're talking about, maybe they're posting it on their social media and they're making fun of me, like, just things like that, you know. Even if the, like, whatever was going on, the issue was going on was, like, false, they were making it seem like it was, like, a real thing, and it wasn't, which was, they were saying that I was, like, kind of, like, cheating on the guy when I wasn't, and that I was just with him for money. Like, I was with him for money. Like, it was never like that. Like, I had money. I didn't need no one's money. But yeah, so imagine, put yourself in my shoes. You're a high school girl, you're shy. You don't have friends, you're new in the school, you don't really talk to people, and then someone who you thought you had bashes you down and just kind of, like, puts you in a position where no one should be put. So yeah, these girls just kept making fun of me in the group chat, calling me, oh, she's a fat pig, oh my gosh, she's the ugliest bitch, like, oh, she looks like this, she looks like that. And the guy was just kind of, like, laughing about the situation and stuff like that, which obviously it hurts. Like, how is it not gonna hurt? You're in a group chat with people who are just, like, making fun of you. So obviously I ignored the group chat, I left the group chat, and then they added me back, and they were just talking smack again and again and again, and I kept leaving and they kept adding me. So I was like, oh my god, like, this is fucking annoying. I know you're thinking, like, just block them, but, like, that didn't go through my head. I was kind of, like, really affected by what they were saying about me, and I was just kind of feeling really, like, bad about the situation. So yeah, I was just like, can you guys leave me alone? Like, I'm not in this. Like, if you don't want to be with me, if you don't want to talk to me anymore, don't talk to me anymore. I don't care. Like, oh, and he was making it an issue, making it seem like I was with him for money because he had let me borrow his phone. And then I was like, I can give you your phone. Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Like, I'm grounded. Like, I'm not even supposed to be having a phone and sneaking around in my house with it. Like, there's no point. And so I was like, you can get your fucking phone. Like, you can get your phone back. Like, I don't care. And stuff like that. So, yeah. They kept adding me to the group chat and they just kept, like, saying bad things. And I was like, okay, look, I'm done with you guys. Like, just leave me alone. Like, you guys are not pretty either. Like, don't judge me. Like, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, I've gained so much weight since that day. I can insert a picture and I can show you guys. Like, I was nowhere near fat. Like, I was really not fat. They were just trying to, like, get in my head. And they did. They just kept telling me things. And to get to the point, the girls were kind of like, what are you doing? Like, just kill yourself. And then I was like, you're dumb. Like, this and that, this and that, this and that. And then she was like, both of the girls were just like, you're a fat pig. Like, nobody fucking likes you in this school. And just, not again. And then the girl, like, this Lupe girl, she was like, just kill yourself. Nobody fucking likes you. Like, you're an ugly ass bitch. Like, you're fat. You're a pig. You are ugly. You look this and that. Nobody fucking likes you. Like, everyone's talking shit about you. Everybody knows that you're such a hoe. And just things like that. So, and then the other girl, Camila, she was just adding to it. She was like, they were just, like, saying, like, horrible things about me and to me. So obviously I was hurt, you know, like, I was hurt. And they were just telling me, like, just kill yourself. Like, there's no point of you be, like, breathing here. Like, just taking up air. Like, just kill yourself. And then the guy, she was like, yeah, just kill yourself, dude. Like, what's the point? Like, just kill yourself. Like, no one's gonna care, type of thing. And then I was kind of like when I'm telling you, like, when I'm telling you, I was in the bathroom, literally sitting down, crying my ass out. In that moment, I was just kind of, like, sitting down in the bathroom and just staring at my phone, just crying. Bro, stop playing. Okay, so I was just sitting in my bathroom and I was just like crying and like bawling my eyes out, staring at my phone, just like I literally turned on the fan, like the bathroom fan, like when you take a fat shit and it smells, so you can turn that shit on. So I had the fan on and stuff, and it was just like sucking up the air. So like I just did that so nobody would hear me crying. I was like literally crying for like a whole fucking hour, and then you just kept bothering me and telling me like, just kill yourself. Like, what do you have to lose? Just like kill yourself. And of course I was just there sitting crying and just like kind of like contemplating my life and just being like what if I do kill myself? Like, is someone actually gonna care? Like, are my parents gonna care? Like, it's not like I have friends that are gonna care. Bruh, it's just, I don't know, it just kind of sucks. I'm crying because it kind of just like sucks that I was in such like a dark place mentally and emotionally that I even considered it like as an option. Like, what if I do kill myself? Like, is someone gonna care? Like, I was legit thinking about like ways to kill myself, and coronavirus. I just get really emotional because like just to think about like the fact that like where my head was at, like to like emotionally and mentally, just kind of like I'm like in different places right now, but it just kind of like sucks to like see how I used to think and like what was in my head at the moment, and like that I was considering killing myself an option just so I would like not have to deal with that. And it just really sucks. Like, I'm not crying because like whatever they said hurt me. Like, it hurt me at the moment, but right now it's just like it's whatever. It just kind of like hurts me to know that what they say to me and their actions towards me had a big impact and almost, you know, could have caused something bad, because clearly I didn't kill myself. I'm here. It's a ghost. No, but yeah, it kind of just shows how big of an impact someone's words or like someone's text can have in a person, especially if the person who you're doing it to is lonely and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to share this story with you guys because I know a lot of people have gone through things like this and just like me have gotten out of it and have a good outcome and like didn't kill themselves. And I just want to kind of like be like here to tell you that like you're like obviously not alone. If you feel alone, you can talk to your parents. As crazy as that sounds, you can talk to your parents. Your parents will understand. Like, they'll understand you. They'll worry about you, of course. They're your parents. They might overreact about it at first, but that's because they're your parents and they care about you. I didn't go to my parents. I actually didn't go to anyone. I didn't tell anyone about the situation. My boyfriend now, he knows about it, and he was like super mad, and I was like it already happened, it's cool. But yeah, just kind of be careful with what you tell people and how you treat people. No one should be treated this way. No one should be worried about if they're fat or not, if they're ugly or not. Like, you shouldn't really base what you think about a person or how you feel about a person because of their physical appearance. You shouldn't be putting people down. Like, you're not perfect. Like, we all have something we can improve in ourselves. It can be physically, emotionally, mentally. We all have something to improve, and no one's perfect. And no one should be going through what I'm going through. What I went through, I mean, my bad. But sadly, a lot of people do die every year. They suicide due to bullying, and bullying does take a lot of lives away, and it didn't take mine away, but it could have ended differently. I'm glad and I'm super thankful with God that it didn't. Also, praying to God helps you a lot. Just praying to God, asking him for strength will always help you become a better person and a stronger person physically and mentally. And yeah, I just kind of want to share with you guys my story. I didn't mean to cry. I didn't want to cry because I did my makeup and I felt like a bad bitch, but now I'm crying. But I just got really like, it's like anxiety and emotions all at once, and it's kind of like not a good mix for me. But yeah, just please be careful with what you tell people, how you talk to people, and you don't know what a person might be going through. And I know you hear that a lot. You might not know anything about the person, but it's the truth. You don't know the other person's life. You don't know what they're going to, what they've gone through and stuff like that. So just be careful with your words, how you treat people. You should give people a chance more often and just kind of like build more friendships instead of bringing people down. I don't know if that makes sense. I suck at talking. It's just not for me. But yeah, I feel more relaxed now that I let it out with you guys. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this. Probably like 10 people. Whoever watches this, thank you for the support. Love you so much. Like, I truly love you guys so much. Like, whoever watches me, like it really, like, I remember the first time I posted a video, I like literally cried because 10 people watched it. Like, you don't, like, I wouldn't think that people would want to watch a video like with my face on it. So that 10 people watch it or 3 people watch it makes me really happy. So yeah, well, that is it for today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you do want to give it a thumbs up, you can also give it a thumbs down for the people who did this to me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I will be coming up with more videos because I am super, like, I'm in such a like good place right now. Like, I'm super happy and I am super like mentally okay. So I'm like super happy to make more videos, and like I feel like I have more time to make more videos now. So yeah, I have so many ideas and so many cool things to do. So subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, because I know a lot of people watch my videos and they're not subscribed, and that's kind of sad. Like, just subscribe, please. Okay, thanks. But a whole potato, bro. But yeah, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on your post notifications if you want to be notified when I post. Follow me on my social media if you would like, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace.